Hello and welcome to F1 Manager 22 with Williams in the first season, round 13 on Ring. And 70 lap race, yeah. Um, Hard tyres seem to be the way to go in the last race. I'm going to put Albon on them and compare their lap times. Now obviously Gasly's better than Albon, but if Albon can keep pace to an extent with Gasly, lap time wise, their times aren't that different, then maybe the hards are the better tyre all round to be on, which basically means there's a lot of work needed in this game to change the difference between the tyres. And I know but track to track that varies, but there would still be a difference. Like a track where tyre wear is high, the softs on a the initial 5-6 laps of a decent stint would be far more superior than the hard tyres in race pace wise, but their degradation would kick in very quick, therefore they would get slow, and the hard tyres would then be more of the faster tyre at that point out of the two. And the same with the mediums, but the softs would be faster than the mediums. In this, there seems to be, I don't know, the tyres don't seem to match the truth with them. It seems. Not in race trim anyway, in qualifying, yeah, and practice, but in race trim, they don't seem to be like that. But anyway, we are going to be quiet while it's talking.
We have beautiful blue skies overhead as the drivers line up on the grid. And there we have Pierre Gasly. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. And then we've got Alex Albon. They're in the back half of the pack, so they'll need to work hard if they want a podium finish. Everything's been building to this. And here we go, with the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
I see softs and mediums out there. That's interesting. Albon is the only one on the hard tyre. Everybody else has got a softer compound. Obviously Gasly I put on a softer compound initially, but that is really interesting. Let's see how this plays out, because that kind of means that either
gained a place.
They're on a 3-stop strategy, or they're going to try and drag them softs out for as long as they can and get a hard run in at the end. And it doesn't look too good for when he's still within DRS range. Whoa, what happened there? Latifi, did he spin or something? He was really slow.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
We're not that fast around here, and there he goes again down the, what was our inside became our outside. And he's gone.
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
I don't know if we got DRS will be activated, and this is a DRS straight down here, right there, but it doesn't count this lap. Albon's way off the back of the pace now. And he needs... Gasly was off the pace as well. Well, what's the rate? Them softs are holding on. They're only a tenth faster, apparently, than the mediums.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
But he's going quite long into the race. We're on a one-stop strategy rather than a two. And we know from real life, was it Schumacher did a 3 or 4 pit stops around here and won the race, showing, you know, the dominance of the Ferrari back in the day. Lap times like 7 tenths, so the hard tyres are definitely...
And a new position, just gained by Williams.
Definitely much slower.
I think we've had a car run wide.
So,
here's the replay.
Why not?
Now
We
let's
may
look
as
at
well.
this. Here's George Russell. They've gone wide. They won't be happy about that.
It was a minor thing. He didn't lose any time in all of that. Wish if it wouldn't show things like that one. That one's just dumb. You ran wide. Now, when you run wide, you go all 4 wheels off the track. Then you ran wide. Then I want to know. Especially if it drops him quite a few places or time. We've done a 25.3. He does a 25.0. I don't... What?
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
7 tenths slower off our pace to now being 3 tenths faster than us because he got DRS. Whoa, something happened. What happened?
Sounds like there's been a crash. Let's see what happened there. Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
Ooh,
There's the crash.
yeah, that's a pit stop. Ricardo's already at the back. Lapping really slow. .26.6. See? Because he's out of DRS range. The Astons are obviously pushing it to get into DRS. So yeah, I don't really think that strategy is going to work out for Albon. Really don't. I know he'll be on a much faster tyre afterwards, but in theory.
AlphaTauri gained a place.
Lock in. Another yellow.
Sounds like someone's locked up. Let's have a look. Now have a watch of this. Looks like Ocon. They've locked up, but that could have been much worse.
Yeah, could have been. But didn't cost him too much.
I think someone's run wide.
Oh, I ain't watching that. We know what your run wide is. Yeah, the Ricardo's really out of it now. and Vettel's just dropping off the pace. Tyre wear compared to like up there. So they will all have to pit soon. Probably around. The ones that are going to try and push for hard are going to take them tyres almost down to the rim. And race pace wise, how are they doing 24s when we can only do 25s? I know they've got DRS, but really? It's not like you gain past us with DRS, you're like literally right behind us. All we can do is hope that by focusing on next season's car, we can massively break into the performance of that car.
A position gained for AlphaTauri.
And be fighting more consistently with teams ahead of us. And then do a normal year where we're developing the car for the first half, and then the second half we're focused more on next season's car. Would be the plan. But we've got what, 9? Is it 22 races in the season? So we've got like 9 races to go. Sadly, we're going to have to start using one of the gearboxes, one of the engines, sorry, for testing for practice, because we've almost killed our practice engines now. And which would have to be the engines that we're running here, because we're not using new engines or anything here. All of these are used components. Stroll is trying and to catch us, but yeah, he's got the they've got the better cornering speeds than us, unfortunately.
AlphaTauri gained a place.
But cost us some time as well in that fight, but not enough to affect us. And with Vettel now over a second behind his own teammate, means he's out of DRS.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
So, as expected, Stroll will just drop back until Vettel gets back into DRS range of his teammate. And then it might become a status quo, or they might start closing us down a little bit each lap. Lap time wise is Albon. We've just done a 23.6, which is faster than 2 of the guys ahead of us, Ocon and Latifi. Did Ocon pit then? Just really badly damaged medium soft snow. And our teammate's still doing 25s. Another yellow. Hamilton's in the pits.
Is that a lockup? Let's take a look at the replay. All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here.
He done
It's a lockup, and that could be.
He done exactly what Ocon did. Where is Magnussen? There, 71. He didn't really do much damage to his tyres though. Did we get a DRS partner ahead of us? Albon's back into a DRS position now.
Looks like there's been a lockup. We can take a look now. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Well, they've locked up. They won't have been...
They won't have been expecting that. Can you come out with a new line? Russell, where are you? 44. And yeah, you definitely damaged your soft tyres there. And he doesn't pit. Interesting. What lap time did you pour in? 1:30. Wow, you lost about 5.5 seconds to us on that.
And a new position, just gained by Williams. Is that a new race position for Haas?
Yeah, they mind pressure tyres. Like, what did they switch to? Hard tyres. Interesting. And he's already over a second behind Mick. Seriously. Russell's now in the pits. Let me guess, the hard tyres are really starting to come in. He's doing 22.9s on a hard set of tyres. See, this is what I don't get with this game. I know he might be pushing it, but seriously. 23.7. 24.2. They definitely need to fix the timing and the tyres. They definitely need to. The tyres, as they get worn, are meant to get slower rather than faster. But the cars that are pitched for new tyres and they current tyres hold their lap times. This doesn't work that way. They should have it for every, I don't know, for softs,
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
Every 3% the tyres lose a bit of performance, and for every 5% on mediums they lose a bit of performance. For every 8% on hards they lose a bit of performance, and so on. So that there is an actual physical and visual way of knowing, yeah, your tyres have gone, kind of thing. Rather than going, yeah, you've gone onto fresh tyres and that guy's doing them kind of times on them same tyres, or better tyres even, and yeah, it doesn't make sense. And even him on mediums is going faster than us. Hamilton's got past. Oh no, that was Russell. Williams. Even. Well, Russell definitely passes in a minute. That's a given. Not even passes without DRS. Like almost there. Latifi in the pits. Really, you opened the door for Tsunoda? That was silly. His tyres are doing really well, even though he's pitting in, like, pit window opens in 4 laps time. He's got a ways to go though. Is Stroll on new tyres, or did he just make a mistake? Okay, he's dropped that far back from his own teammate. There goes Sonoda. And there goes Russell. And for good measure, both have got DRS. Still. We need to push a bit. Yeah. You're definitely going to need to push here. DRS range. How are you just dropping further? Oh, that's from Sonoda. That didn't make any sense whatsoever. We got Ocon behind us now. Game definitely needs a few little things that need to be polished up. Don't let Ocon through. Ocon on hard tyres going around the outside of us. And now onto the inside and... well, DRS.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Snowder's definitely doing what we're doing. He's going for the one stop. Bring you in early. May as well. Vettel's pitting as well. Here goes Albon. You can push them tyres. That's an Alonso, Sonoda. What happened?
We've just had a crash on the track. Here's the
Leclerc.
replay. Okay, here's the Ferrari.
Going to lose it there. Yep.
They've lost
Oof.
control.
And that's a new front wing for Leclerc. You are going to be told don't fight with your teammate. Because, yeah. Completely different strategies at this point. And you've got 9 laps before you even pit. Lost Leclerc quite dearly, didn't he? He went on, yeah, Leclerc hard. Okay. In terms of you pitted now, then. Oh, it didn't cost him that bad because it was only his first stop, or one and only stop, even. You may as well start pushing them tyres.
Alpha Tauri gained a place.
He's done really well with these tyres as well. You may as well actually push them. Makes me think should have gone soft tyres. Soft, medium. Or even soft and hard. And see how we did. This tyre wear wasn't as high as we expected.
It's a crash.
Schumacher.
Let's take a closer look. Right, watch this. There's Schumacher.
Same places, yep, as
That
Ricardo.
crash is terrible news for the...
Yeah, well, Schumacher's going into the pits now. So he's going to fall behind virtually everybody apart from Ricardo. You're fine to keep pushing them tyres. Halfway through the race. Let's go faster.
I think there's been a lockup.
Gasly locked up. What? Seriously, Gasly? Oh no, Snowden locked
Let's
up.
see what happened there.
Or
Let's take
Guangzhou
another
even.
look. There we have Joe. Just a bit too heavy on the...
Yeah. You can run normal again.
Leave core increase, please.
Okay.
You can start running that.
You can afford to drop back.
Yeah.
Gasly's got
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Sainz coming up behind. to lap him.
Haas with an overtake there.
Why haven't you even? Thank you. Please hit this lap for your medium tyres.
And box this lap.
Okay, box.
So Sonoda has been doing 22.8. We've been doing 23.7s. Is that because we let Sainz through, or was Sonoda isn't in a DRS fight with anyone? Just done a 21.6. Okay. You just normal fuel.
Increase lifting coast.
Copy.
Stappen coming up with Leclerc. Norris had to pit. Whoa, mediums. Yep. Okay. So Norris will probably close the gap to us quite quickly, and he has.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Guangzhou. This is again. He went mediums as well. Okay. Mouse, will you stop? How Snowder closed us back down by that much? He was like 8 seconds behind.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Okay. Push. Area tyres. Good. Well. You can push your fuel as well. Tyre wear. Fine. Got Bottas coming up to lap as well.
And there's an overtake from Williams. And Sainz crosses the line first. He's taken the win.
So, did quite well. We finished ahead of Latifi, Mick Schumacher, Snowder, Ricardo. I can't really say we finished ahead of him, even though we did. He was out of it early on. So best we could have got 11th at best. Not bad. The main thing is Aston Martin didn't score. Score points in 50% of the races. Not going to happen this season. It'd be interesting if it could even happen in the next season. But we're going to leave that there, and we'll see what we got in messages, shall we? Yeah, we was kind of slow on that track, on everything. Did any of you? You didn't. And what about stuff? You did. Diabolical. We definitely want to replace stuff. How long have we got you for? 2 years? Who could we replace you with? You ain't gonna want to come. Yeah, you won't. As expected. You won't. Oh, you might. Okay. $2.1 million. Contracted to Haas. Yeah. Let's see if we can get you for 2.5 million. Not quite. Okay. About 3.2. There we go. Positive. You're hired. Welcome to the team. You're also for 2 seasons, but you won't come, obviously. You won't. You won't. You will from Alfa Romeo. What are you anyway? A 72. Wow. Okay. And we'll give you, offer you even. We'll start with, like we did with the other guy, 2.5 million. Fair enough. $2.9 million. Excellent. Oh no. Not excellent. Why not? $3.1 million. Because you want that racing bonus thing. There we go. Now we've got your buyout fee. But if we look at you, that looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? And you. Okay. We'll get this up to about 74, and then we'll start working on the front and rear jacks. But I'm going to save it there, and thank you all for coming by and watching, and I hope that you enjoy it and that you come back and watch the next one at round 14 at Spa-Francorchamps. At Spa. Yeah. Anyway, till then, catch you.